This episode is made possible by Mindful Souls. Imagine receiving a box filled with treasures to enhance your mindfulness journey, delivered to you each month. From crystals to expert guidance, the Mindful Box is your monthly dose of peace and growth. Start with 25% off your first box at mindfulsouls.com. That's mindfulsouls.com. Join a community dedicated to your well-being today. Hello, and welcome to 12-Minute Meditation, a weekly podcast from Mindful and Mindful.org that offers mindfulness meditations backed by neuroscience. If you've been practicing, you know that 12 minutes of meditation a day can yield benefits like increased attention, focus, creativity, calm, resilience, and compassion. The latest scientific research supports this knowledge. So, on this podcast, we invite you to do your 12-minute practice with guided meditations from today's leading mindfulness experts. We share a new practice each week, providing you with new ways to experience some of those benefits day to day. Before we dive in, we have some wonderful news to share. Thanks to your unwavering support, Mindful Magazine is making a comeback as an annual special issue. We're thrilled to bring you a fresh, revitalized edition filled with inspiring stories, thought-provoking articles, and practical tips to enrich your mindfulness practice. This revival is all about you, our vibrant community, and we're excited to once again bring you a magazine that reflects and celebrates our shared values and interests. I'm Chelsea Arsenal, host of 12-Minute Meditation at Mindful and Mindful.org. And this week, Carley Hauck invites us to look within ourselves and affirm what it is we love most. By connecting with our heart and remembering who and what we love, we also get to connect with our inner caring, protective instinct. This compassionate part of ourselves provides the motivation to choose beneficial actions, not just one time, but over the days, weeks, and months of our lives. This beautiful practice offers the start of a journey towards living our compassionate values in a deeper way, serving both ourselves and others in the process. As Carley asks, when you love what you love, how might that support the greater good? Carley Hauck is the founder of Leading from Wholeness, a leadership and organizational development firm. She teaches leadership at Stanford University and Haas Business School and is the author of Shine, Ignite Your Inner Game to Lead Consciously at Work and in the World. And if you're looking to elevate your leadership skills and foster belonging in these complex times, don't miss Carley Hauck's Mindful Workshop, Awaken Your Inner Leader, on September 10th at 10 a.m. Pacific. In this 75-minute workshop, Carley will guide you through essential conscious leadership practices to help bridge differences and lead with empathy and purpose in both work and life. To learn more, check out the show notes of this episode. You can subscribe to 12-Minute Meditation while you're on mindful.org or wherever you find your favorite podcast. And if you're moved to leave us a review, we'd be grateful. And so will other listeners. See, your review helps them to decide whether 12-Minute Meditation is for them. But for now, for you, here's Carley Hauck.
Find yourself in a comfortable seated position, noticing your feet on the floor, sitting up tall yet in a gentle posture, and maybe just beginning to bring your shoulders back and down, moving your neck side to side so that you can really allow yourself to let go of tension, of tightness, and come back into the body. Bringing your full attention here And then starting to breathe gently in and out of your heart. If it feels comfortable for you, you can place a hand on your heart. Or simply just notice the sensation of energy around your heart as you breathe in, as you breathe out. Let's practice together, breathing in and out of your heart for the next minute. Breathing in, breathing out. Feeling this connection to your heart, start to name silently to yourself things that you love. It might sound like this: I love, I love, I love. Just noticing what flows easily when you think of things that you love. And just continue this process, just noticing all the things that arise and pass. Now, out of all of these things that you love, what do you love so deeply that you would fight to protect it? There may be many things, but for this exercise right now, just choose one. What is one thing that you love so deeply you would fight to protect? And just notice how that answer feels in your body. Is there this strong inner knowing? And where does that live in your body? Maybe it's in your heart, or your belly, or your hands, or your feet. Or it could even just be this coursing all through your body, this very strong yes. This is what really matters to me. Now begin to feel these physical sensations extend outwards into love and compassion with your commitment to protect what you love. See if you can feel that energy extending out from your body. Almost as if there is a light that is emanating from this commitment, this deeper knowing. Now, how could you align greater action around what you love in your life? Just take a moment. Just notice what arises, letting go of any judgments. Just noticing, how could I put more action into my life around what I really love? What really matters to me? At work, at home. Now allow yourself to envision, what does this look like to engage in this action on a monthly basis? Now bringing it down and noticing, what does it look like to engage in this action around what you love on a weekly basis? This isn't some extra thing on your to-do list. This is coming from a deeper sense of what matters, a deeper sense of motivation. What can you commit to today as your first step? How might you, loving what you love, support the greater good? How does this benefit others? As the first step towards aligning in action your heartfelt commitment, it is important to name what your commitment is. You might try this on, I am committing to, and see what arises. I am committing to. Think of it on a monthly basis, a weekly basis, a daily basis. What action steps are you committing to that align with this deeper truth of what really matters? Now I invite you to share these commitments with 2 other people in your life. Who are these people? Just noticing who comes to mind that you feel excited to share this with. When we are witnessed in our commitments, we have a sense of support and accountability to follow through on our actions. Open your eyes when you feel ready. Starting to wiggle fingers and toes, doing some movement in your chair. And before moving into your next activity, take a couple minutes, maybe even 10, and just allow yourself to write down what arose in this exercise. What are you committing to? What action steps are you taking? Who are you sharing your commitments with? Be the light and shine the light.
Thank you for joining us for this episode of 12-Minute Meditation from mindfulandmindful.org. I hope you enjoyed practicing with us today. We'll be back in 7 days with another meditation practice to enrich your journey. But in the meantime, stay connected by signing up for our free newsletter at mindful.org/sign-up for compelling insights and actionable ideas to enrich your everyday life. That's mindful.org/signup.